Ah wah 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 ah wah wah. Blam 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 blue blue blam 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 blue blue blue. Wah ah ah. Wee wee boah wee dee boo doo be doo be doo be doo be doo. Or we might play chess on your carcass, or soccer with your head. How have y'all been doing? Yeah, we're a little late, but that will happen from time to time. Nothing to really worry about all that much in the grand scheme of things. Especially with the extra long episode we had yesterday. Ugh. My glasses are dirty. I have to clean them using my eldritch powers. Seriously, having these tentacles is extremely useful for being able to, you know, have extra limbs to hold stuff. They're not the most dexterous in the world, but I can totally, like, have them hold my phone to my face or something. And continue doing whatever I was doing with my hands. There we go. Okay. No, that. Alright. What were we getting ourselves? Ourselves. What were we getting ourselves up to? Shenaniganery? Most likely. Show me what I'm missing. That was a yawn. Okay. We had just finished the second gym, if I'm not mistaken. Gives us quite a few things to tackle. Let's... I guess the obvious thing would probably be to start taking out the Titans. But we don't exactly have Whirlpool yet, which I think would be really beneficial. We'll see. Hello, Civ. I hope you're doing well. Kill Detonate. Speen, did you learn a move? No. That reminds me we can pick up slots. All of Slots' useless friends. That's a lie. Maybe not all of them are useless. Oh, right. She learned... She learned an illegal move. Go away. Okay. You doing great now that you're watching me? Aww, that's too sweet. Hello, Nanalia. I hope you're doing well. Hello, T-Rex. Okay. Let us make our move. We'll want Yo-Yo. Every single move we use is gonna be resisted. It's not gonna be a happy occurrence. Unless we want to, like... What is Whirlpool? It's TM208. And it's found in the polar biome. I do believe we can use Aqua Tail. That's a move we should be getting at level 19. So it's a move we can get, and a move that'll help us win this fight. But it'll take a hot minute to unlock it. The big problem for us is if we want to get some more TMs, we're gonna have to find these bitches, and these bitches are a pain. There. Where can I obtain this TM? Or is it literally just something that we make? That's a pain. It's just something we're gonna have to make. That's really annoying. Okay. You have indeed created war crimes, T-Rex. I approve. Alright. We'll give it a try. If we epically fail this battle, then we epically fail this battle. You're not supposed to know extreme speed. You just get to use Flame Wheel over and over. A nerf minigun does in fact mean war crimes. Okay. Back at it again with the Beyblade? Damn right. Okay, I think we might actually win this. Panda, if you want to rest, I would not mind. I'm just flattered that you wanted to drop by regardless. Hello, Minnow. Cool. Who knew that Yo-Yo was so powerful that he could beat a rock type? No, I think you actually got her name correct this time. Yep, you got it correct. You usually call her, like, Spindala or Spindalia or something. Yoda. I mean, that's basically what he is. Alright, we'll heal her Yo-Yo up. And then get the drop on our enemy. Yo-Yo is just the big brother of all his little siblings. That's true. Met him in a swamp down in Dago, by where it bubbles all the time like a giant carbonated soda. Soda. That's why we call him Yoda. I saw the little runt sitting there on a log, asked him his name, and in a raspy voice he said, Yoda. 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 He's just the younger brother that got a growth spurt dude hit his peak. I mean, it is true. How can you be tired of war crimes already, T-Rex? Well, I've been all around, but I ain't never seen a guy who looks like a Muppet, but he's wrinkled and green. Oh my Yoda, Yoda. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand how he can lift me in the air just by raising his hand. Now, that's a big crab, and it means bigger feast. Agreed. Now, Arvin, if you could tell me where you got this shelter, I would love to have one. Well, I'm not the kind that would argue with bans, so it looks like I'm gonna start all over again with my Yoda. Yoda. So I used the force, I picked up a box, I lifted some rocks, while I stood on my head, well, I won't forget what Yoda said. He said, Luke, stay away from the darker side, and if you start to go astray, let the force be your guide. If you think about it, despite being a Titan, people of Paldea would cook this thing if others believed its existence. We literally get cloth meat from the store. I know Darth Vader's really got you annoyed, but remember, if you kill him, then you'll be unemployed. Ah. Well, I heard my friends really got in a mess, so I'm gonna have to leave, Yoda, I guess. But I know that I'll be coming back someday. I'll be playing this part till I'm old and gray. Nice. Long-term contract that I had to sign says I'll be making these movies till the end of time. It's true, though. Alright! Yo-Yo did a phenomenal job! Why go store-bought when you can bring the big game, especially since half the goddamn children can catch a dragon or something? Surely they could all catch some fish to boil this crab. I mean, the thing is, this thing's practically a myth. Even though we kind of just waltzed in there and found it instantaneously. All right, look at my little buddy coming through like a champ. But these Titan Pokemon are... Yeesh. I sure don't like having something so tough out to get me. The minigun beats Arvin 100% of the time. You'd need like 100 Arvins to beat a minigun. That's true, but apparently Arvin couldn't find the cloth. We are the only person in all of Paldea capable of finding that cloth. I just want one of those giant claws. I bet the meat in them is delicious. I mean, we know the only things that Arvin has on the brain are dogs and dank kush, so... This is one of the Herba Mystica. It's exactly how it looked in the book. Yes! We actually found one! And it's all thanks to you, Spindowin! Does that mean you'll be joining us? Does that mean you will become part of the hive? That's just how Spindolin talks. Dude is a sandwich-making, herb-smoking, dog-loving smoker. I mean, yeah. He's literally Shaggy. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? It says here that the sweet herba mystica is good for gut health and it helps aid digestion. It says it's great for stomach aches too, or when you want to stimulate the old appetite. Now if I can just get him to eat some. Even if Spindolina acts scary after learning about her interests, it's hard to be scared of her. I forget, what did she have some, like, weird interest that we talked about? I mean, aside from throwing people into the spin cycle when they piss her off. The spin cycle, of course, being an extra-dimensional space. Oh, right, I forgot. Beyblade is her hentai. She let it rip in a different way. Arvin lets it rip too, if you think about it. Okay. If you just give me a moment. Okay. There. Okay. Back to the action. You mean rip a bong? Thought you meant the idiot pooped himself or something dumb like that. How are things going, by the way? I think I'm doing okay. I'm on vacation and just kind of enjoying myself. And by the way, when I mean on vacation, I mean I took days off of work. I'm not in, like, the Bahamas or anything. I am just not spending the greater portion of my day at work. It's your birthday in an hour and a half? Well, congratulations, Minnow. Happy almost birthday. Magus, Mom said it's my turn on the Switch. Alright, well, if you think it's your turn,
then put it up with me, split with him. Are you sure that's what you want to do? I could throw you into the spin cycle, and you would be stuck there for half the night. The only thing you'd have to deal with is the smell of laundry detergent for 10,000 years.
your birthday already passed, and your siblings sent you a fat Pikachu? Brilliant. You know you keep doing this, but you stream so late. I understand, Spammy. I appreciate it that you're willing to drop by regardless. Get some sleep. The pillow is soft like a squish pillow. I used to own a Pikachu pillow when I was a kid. It was like fully Pikachu shaped, but it was about as big as a pillow. And it was like made of a rougher sort of material. It's hard to describe. It wasn't like a smooth plush. It was made of a thingy. It was made of a thingy that had a lot of like the bits you would want to like pluck at because of the you know, like when you have a pair of socks and the socks start to like get those little fuzzy bits that you want to pull at? That's kind of the material. Do I own an Xbox One? No, I do not. Magus was a kid? Yes. I was once a small human child who lived a normal human child life. It was on Earth 1, but these Earths are relatively the same. Well, aside from a few of the other things we've talked about. How, your universities were my fast food places. How to bargain with Spindalina. Step 1, get her a favorite item like Beyblade, yo-yos, Ninjago, or a washing machine. Step 2, shake the item like car keys to attract her step. Step 3, take the item you want. Everyone names their own Earth, Earth 1. Well, what do you expect? That's the first Earth I came in contact with. Who is Zane from Ninjago? Is he like the green ninja? Or was that like the bitch-ass kid? I watched maybe 5 minutes of Ninjago. I kind of just know it exists. He's the white ninja. Okay. Huh. Don't you worry about helping. After battling the Titan, you've earned a break. It's the white robe one that's a robot. He's stupid in a fun way. That's why Spindalina would probably like him. Agreed. How about we call this Earth Earth Prime, yours Earth 1, the next one Earth A, the next one Earth Uno, the next Earth I, and so on. I like it. That's confusing. It's bad. You watch so much of it. I'm so sorry. You can come out now. Arvin has his own eldritch secrets. I don't know. 1 Earth, 2 Earth, red Earth, blue Earth. What was it? My hat is old. My nose is cold. I have a bird I like to hold. Something like that. I detect that Miraidon has regained some of her original power. Seems like she'll now be able to dash at high speeds when you're riding her. I hope you'll continue to explore Paldea with Miraidon, as you've done here. Your route is not fixed, but open before you. Seek out your own path using your map and the tools you have at hand. Whenever you find your curiosity piqued, you should go and explore as your heart desires. All that you experience will help you grow in some way, great or small. Go forth on your journey and take good care of Miraidon for me. Brenda Tent retired from living at the age of old, surrounded by family and natural causes. A librarian from birth, Brenda was an avid collector of dust. Like how, despite Spindalina being this eldritch entity, and despite this, she's still helping a kid save a dog. Because even an eldritch monster isn't gonna let a dog die. It's true! She had a sweetheart and married her high school. She loved having hobbies and helping her sons to be disadvantaged youth? Sons to be disadvantaged youths? Or are you trying to say that she helped her sons make other youths disadvantaged? She had no horses, but thought she did. You may have one box. The church gave her a choir because she sang like Bird and looked like Bird, and Brenda was Bird. She owed us so many poems. The funeral will be held in 1977 at Heaven. In lieu of flowers, send Brenda more life. I don't know what that was, but it was absurd and it brought me amusement. All right, we've knocked that out. Let's go to the mall. My brain cells have been spared. It was very early AI original text generation. Interesting. I don't like it. Right. We are gonna take our bike out to the second Titan so that we can surf. And once we can surf, we can pick up a shelter. I feel like a shelter is going to be a really good bet, because it's extremely defensive when it evolves into Cloister, and that's a very easy thing to do, because all we need to do is grab the water stone that's hiding behind Cascarafa. I feel as if the fact if Spindalina ever saw the old games and say Fire Red, she'll see the old spinning tiles and be like, it should have been me. It'll be that meme of Yamayugi laying down and being, it should have been me! Which I think might have been from the Orichalcos arc? I don't remember. The Orichalcos arc was one of the coolest fillers in Yu-Gi-Oh! Hello, Andrea. I believe you dropped by last night as well, right at the end. Why did Yugi not throw the kid off the boat when he threw Exodia into the water? I don't know. You're just slowly making the fact that Spindalina is this eldritch child who's always scared, although scary when spinning, she acts like a kid. You expect to be struck down any day now. T-Rex, please stop setting the viewers on fire. It's rude. I cast anti-burn. Kill. How dare you muddy up my yo-yo? Have I actually seen the original Beyblade show? Yes? Not a lot of it, though. I just remember the kid with the Pegasus Beyblade. And, like, he somehow managed to steal the techniques of his friends. It was very weird. You'd think she likes the idiot MC or likes his Beyblade. Probably, yeah. So much of Yu-Gi-Oh! Could be slightly shorter if Yugi just used anything other than the card game to solve his problems. Now, I believe there's a video out somewhere of Yugi solving all of his problems with Exodia, and it's very funny. Just every single time anything could come up, it's just, Exodia, obliterate! Because, as you know, Yugi cheats. Well, specifically Atem, he can cheat. Atem can draw whatever card he wants. I don't even think the card needs to be in his deck. He can just make it happen. The man invents the rules and then breaks them. So, like, there was that one time where he wanted to just torture a guy. So he sits there and constantly draws monster cards until he deals, like, an infinite amount of damage to the guy's freaking life points. And yes, he probably could just throw hands. He was a pharaoh. The pharaoh was trained in combat. Therefore, I'm pretty sure that whenever a Tem is taking over the body, he has enough combat ability to just throw hands. That's why Exodia got thrown off. Even the writers know that if they let him have it, the plot armor would shine. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I do like the Rare Hunter that shows up in Battle City. And we get to see Yugi and Atem dismantle an Exodia deck, which I thought was fun. So, okay, the big thing about that self-sacrifice duel where Kaiba was like, if you land your final attack, Yugi, I'll be thrown off the edge. What if they just turned off the fucking holograms? You know how fast I dropped the card game if I learned, wait, I can get sent to hell because my broke ass doesn't have a good deck or plot armor? Ha! That's true. You wonder if I'm gonna use a Dragonite? Theoretically, I could. I think there's a few moves that can learn. Specifically, I believe it gets Aqua Tail. And it might get some of the, more support-oriented moves. It's something to think about. Merry-go-round the Dragonite. I like it. Okay, so here's the plan. Dratini does get Twister. Oh, you guys want to see something fun? This is probably my favorite way to climb up this mountain. If you just hug the right side... Everyone help, mistakes were made. What happened? So yeah, you can literally just bypass the entire thing by walking up the right side here. Yes, I got knocked out of the way. But you really can just hug the side that way. And you can do something else. You can pause the game. Because nothing can affect you when you're in a pause menu. Look. Is it true Spindolina accidentally went Pokemon trying to get to the Beyblade instead? And is now making a Pokemon team because she's salty and wants to dominate the verse before exiting the verse? Yes and no. I think she wanted to go to the Beyblade world, but when she ended up in Pokemon, she was like, good enough. You made noodles, put too much crushed red pepper in there? Ooh, I am so sorry, buddy. I love spicy and I love crushed red peppers, but that is sometimes too much. Ah! Okay, I didn't see that one. That one was my bad. I will prove my point, though. In fact, let's prove my point in the most amusing way possible. Okay, that was rude. I totally hit the menu. The bird is dropping Cocoa Puffs. And yes, Andrea, the spin powers grant many abilities that one might call unnatural. Let's see. No. No. Haha! She broke a boulder on her face. There we go. You're spinning in Minecraft. Very nice. Speaking of amusing way possible. Just imagine seeing a child climb a mountain and have an absolute cereal bowl worth of boulders just drop. And the kid's perfectly fine because they're going on their phone. It's beautiful. A child can survive a boulder bigger than their dragon, and if they're riding their dragon, the boulder just kind of smashes them a little bit, and they keep going. When are we doing Can I Beat Pokemon Violet, but I have to avoid getting a job? I don't know. Yes, Andrea, if you spin, you are worshipping Spindolin and gaining the powers of the spin cycle. Spindolin will be your Eldritch patron. They said phones were bad for the mind, but this child has used it as a strength. Exactly. You can't even think about pain if you're not paying attention. Ow. Our yo-yo is in pain. Damn, Bombardier hits hard. Celebrating with your frat bro for graduation, won't be back till late. Alright. Pain doesn't exist if you can't see it. Scarlet and Violet protagonist. Imagine the game, or your friend graduated. Okay. Imagine this game, but with the climbing feature from Breath of the Wild, replacing the current one, and it rains half the time. That'd be terrifying. We might have this one lost. Those were our two strongest. Good luck, Froth. You know, you feel Bombardier was supposed to have a child, but since these birds love to drop it, they probably dropped their eggs. Yeah, I could see it. Oh, hello, Arceus. Thank you for quacking. Imagine dropping your child so much your species evolved to the point they instantly get born into adulthood to survive the fall. Alright, that is our fourth loss. Don't go back to the Sinnoh region. Alright, I don't have enough potions. Alright, I guess we just need some levels on this bitch. Bombardier's new Kangaskhan. The child's actually Spearow. What's this magician have? Magician? Yep, that's how that word's pronounced. You feel bad for the Hisui protagonists, even though they literally caught God, they still can't catch a break. Yeah. And, like, the only food they have to eat is mochi. Potato mochi. Congrats on the painting. Bombardier is more like Dragapult because they would throw their children like Voltorbs. Yeah, I could see it. Okay. Let's go to the mall. Thank you. You belong to me now. Mustard? This might be the first time I've seen two crystals right next to each other. All right. Yay. What makes you hate the raids? The NPCs are so worthless half the time, you feel like you have an aneurysm and you don't have friends who play Pokemon. Yeah, I can feel you there. Okay, let's slap. Perfect. Our slot machine! And you're saying this is someone who experienced the goddamn fucking Soul Rock. We all know that Martin is going to a special circle of hell for his own sins against humanity. But I will say that the Scarlet and Violet raids are a little bit better. You're not being repeatedly punished for your raid allies being stupid. Now, the only problem is if you do not have a Pokemon perfectly suitable for the raid, you risk getting smashed in the face the higher the level. Like, you need explicitly trained bullshit if you want to do high-level raids on your own. And since my challenges rarely allow the Terastal Orb, I tend to avoid anything that is less than, or rather more than 3 stars. 1s and 2s are easy. I will occasionally do 3-star raids, but 4-star raids and higher are really difficult without something expressly built to win. Did I get to Peakshire? I don't think I got to Peakshire. No, I got Peakshire. We good. And yeah, that Magikarp put in more fucking work. Yay! More evolutions! Your Speen evolved into Steenie, and that's why her name is Speen. Steenie, the fruit Pokémon. Steenie bounces energetically through forests. If the rind that peels off its body is pulverized, it can be used to treat stomach pains. The kids are finally growing up. Meanwhile, Yo-Yo. Is Hoppip okay for Spindolin? I don't think Hoppip learns enough spin moves to be worthwhile. And honestly, Steenie doesn't either, but she was our most early available rapid spinner. It's not about the look, it's about the moves, Andrea. We got Aqua Tail, Reel Out. Looks good to me. Is Cyclizar a good one? Yes, we can pick up a Cyclizar. There's nothing else spin there. Okay. Oh, that's right. Will-O-Wisp is not a legal move. Nah, that's fine. Let's lead with slots. Please, can we name the Cyclizar Tokyo Drift? Yes. Cyclizar can learn Ice Spinner. I'm pretty sure Dragonite can also learn Ice Spinner. Magus, Magus, Magus. Who wins, Cyclizar or Dragonite? Dragonite. 100% of the time. It's literally got 100 more stat points. You have power. You have potential. Do I have a limitation on the Pokeball I'm allowed to use? I never remember. Pokeballs only. Okay. A motorcycle versus a Pokemon that casually held ships so much they made an island for them. Yeah, no, Dragonite got it. Exactly my point. Phanpy. Yeah, I think this is just another rollout user, and that's it. Because I'm not seeing any other one of our viable moves here. Is a Steel Pokemon recommended for this run? I would say yes, because Gyro Ball is allowed. You get Sand Tomb, do you? You get Sand Tomb, yeah. We can get Sand Tomb on this bitch. That's a Teal Mask item. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't Donphan have Rapid Spin? Maybe. I don't know. I'm only looking at Phanpy right now, because we won't be able to use Donphan for the next gym. Nah, I don't see any Rapid Spin. Oh wait, it gets it at level 6. Does it get it at, does Phanpy get it at level 6? Or am I just totally blind? Yeah, no, it's Donphan gets it at level 6. Phanpy, the long-nosed Pokemon. It is far stronger than it appears. If a Phanpy is swinging its trunk around and your arm gets hit by it, your arm bone may shatter. Revavroom is your man? Yeah. Spin out as an exclusive move. That's going to be very fun. Wheelie? Sure, we'll call him Wheelie. Hello, Wheelie. You can join our party. We're gonna have a wheel good time. Which cute picture of a Fanpy do we want to use? We'll just use the basic one. Well, I'm gonna have to resize Donphan anyway, so let's do the slightly more adorable image. And put you in the spinning wheel. Donphan. I'm a fan of Don. But first off, we need to do that, and this. Azumarill. We can get rid of Marill. And we can toss Steenie in over Bounsweet. Good. Okay. You've found a Fanpy plush. Now you're imagining Spindola for some reason getting and catching 4 Donphans as wheels and using the Cyclozar as a base and just running people over. I love this idea. Hey Magus, Bud, what's your opinion on catching the Titan Pokemon? Are you allowed to get yourself certain futuristic Iron Ball? Theoretically. And I think it's the only thing that can learn Spin Out normally? Or like Steel Roller normally? Which would make it, you know, technically something we would want to have. Because it's the only thing that knows Steel Roller in Generation 9? Can we talk about the fact that in like Japanese, submission translates to something like Hellfire Roll or something like that? It's such an edgy name. It is one of the edgiest names possible. $668. Perfect. $160. All right, our new Fanpy is ready. Kill the aspect ratio. Get that to 800. Ice Spinner and Gyro Ball for TMs. The Iron Tread's really the roller of the future. Yeah. Andrea tried to burn you? Well, yeah, you tried to burn her. It's rude. Now, no more burning each other. Or I will have to threaten the cube. Him. Regardless. I will threaten the cube. Spindle is going from futuristic dragon to elephant to normal lizard to futuristic elephant. Yes. Let's adjust the sizing. Give me your face. Your face belongeth to me. No. Okay. Here is our adorable new friend, Wheelie. Perfect. T-Rex stole your chip? It's horrifying. Slots. Activate murder party. Yay, slots. You did a kill. Alrighty, slots. We have many mighty deaths to account for. Here, let me show you guys what happens if you blaze full speed into a boulder while riding your dragon. That is all that happens. You could hit every single boulder on the way up and it wouldn't really hurt you. What is the cube? You don't want to know what the cube is. It's my new, I'm legally supposed to call this a punishment device. Little scratch on the rim, we can buff that out on your motorcycle besides the brain damage. You know what, Fikoko, you're right, this was the first, like, location and fight you saw of me climbing up and down that mountain. Alright, slot machine, do your job. No whammy, big money. No whammy, big money. No whammy, big money. No whammy, big money. Fuck yeah. You brain damage him right on, he just goes in circles. Well, we know for a fact that Maridon hates it when you try to spin. When ZA comes out, are you going to leave behind a game? What do you mean leave behind? I mean, I'm definitely going to be playing ZA. And we'll probably be doing some challenges in ZA. And it all depends on how well the game kind of is conducive to it. It might not really allow for it, but we'll see. Is this the Titan that's been dropping all these boulders? T-Rex, what have I said? Stop attacking people. Stop setting people on fire. You do it every single time a new person shows up. It is exceptionally rude. Not everyone's going to play to the joke, okay? Maybe when doing challenges and finishing up Sword and Shield, you'll leave it behind and mainly play ZA. It's hard to describe what you're trying to say. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If I love ZA so much and want to sit there and play it every single day, then yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. But I don't know yet. It is not just a boulder. It's a rock. I also cast Major Anti-Burn and imprison T-Rex in his box for 10,000 years. Fuecoco definitely rhymes with ship. Trying to drop rocks on folks is dangerous. Let's give this thing a good taste of defeat. And Slots is down. You did a good job, Slot Machine. You're just watching me acting like a dad punishing the cat with a squirt bottle because it was doing arson. I mean, that is pretty true. All right, Wheelie. Wheelie is adorable. Oh, you sneaky bitch. Wheelie, surely you will... Wow. Wheelie, surely you really will be good for this wheelie. Wait. While tormented, you can still use a move like... What? That's incredible. That torment was useless. Good job, Wheelie. You fought something 6 levels higher than you. Good job. You get extra pets. Can't peel out when Wheelie's rolling out. Andrea, I do apologize for T-Rex's behavior. I do not believe he is acting in malice. It's just a joke that sometimes goes a little too far. I cast You're Grounded. Okay, does anyone remember the episode of Johnny Test? It was like the second Pokemon spoof episode where Johnny ends up evolving his dad and his dog into Tinymon. And he's like, Dad Doomerang, use your grounding rings. You are grounded for life. And it's like this one-hit KO move. Johnny Mon for the Tiny Mon for Dad Doomerang and Dukundra. Yep.
What do you mean, cursed voice? We all know that Wheelie is the strongest being on this earth. It's because he understands what it means to evolve.
The fact you know that still is embarrassing, but it haunts me. Same, Panda, same. Looks like we don't have to worry about any more falling boulders. Not until I drop them on your head. There has to be more of that Herba Mystica at 8 in here. Let's hurry and find it before the Titan comes back. If we're lucky, there'll be another herb here. I knew it! It's another Plurba Mystica. It really is here. It's one of the herbs, make no mistake. Has Ratburger harassed Spindola because they wanted to make a Ratnado? No! Ratburger worships Spindolin. Ratsburger is one of the prime worshippers of the spin cycle faith. I mean, she might just be 100 rats in a trash bag, but she's still a person. Panda, how do you expect Ratsburger to have a girlfriend and 2 boyfriends without being a simp? Ratsburger just has that charisma, you know? And Bob's your uncle. Here you go, my special whimsical herb-filled super sandwich. And here's a Titan badge, because I'm legally allowed to give those. What do you mean, 2 boyfriends and a girlfriend? Unless there's another character that we've been missing that Ratsburger is going to end up romancing? I mean, she might end up romancing Clara, but there's also the fact that Clara is stupid and also dating Avery, so... But I don't know, Avery kind of feels like Clara's beard. And yes, I highly assume that Galar is okay with polyamory because of Leon and his 2 girlfriends and boyfriend. Honestly, it just seems to be a thing. If you have rivals, you end up fucking your rivals if you live in Galar. So be careful if you move to Galar, or you might just be wrapped up in a harem. Ah, the only thing that's getting rivaled is who's more gayer in that country. I don't know, I think Ratsburger's pretty gay. I mean, the only rival that she has so far immediately fallen for is Marnie. Hop is a bitch, Bede is a dick. Agia, don't do it! That isn't for you. Can we talk about how funny it is that people think that Miraidon and Koraidon's names are Agia? Or like Guau. It's funny. I should tell you the full story. Come on out, bud. This is Mabostiff, my partner. Yeah? Here you go, bud. Eat up. This sandwich should help you feel better. Slowly now. Take your time. In recent in recent years, Pokemon really likes the idea of Pokemon eating human food. Like curry and sandwiches. Ratburger probably saw Marnie hold that little Morpeko and was like, holy shit, she's gonna be my Minnie to my Mickey. And you're assuming Mickey because Ratsburger is an Eldritch Rat. Correct. They still haven't thought about getting voice actors to voice the characters, which is sad. Technically, there is voice acting in Legends Arceus. It's just the protagonist makes noises. And there were even a few, like, voice lines that existed but ended up being cut. I promised I'd make him better, no matter what. I searched online, I read books, I looked all over, and tried every cure and remedy I could find. But nothing really worked. I I'd almost given up hope. That's when I found out about the Herba Mystica. I found this book in my dad's lab. It's this book full of crazy stories and legends and things. Stuff nobody'd actually believe. But I believe it. I believe what it says is true. And according to this book, eating all 5 Herba Mystica can cure anything that ails you. Case in point, Mabostif's paws were cold as ice before he ate that last herb. But they've warmed up a little now. I'm sure they have. Is it right to assume somehow in some way Ratburger will be in Leon's harem, and somehow Leon will charm Spindolin on accident? I mean, his whole spin and pose thing probably already does things for spins. Maybe. Maybe. We'll have to see. We don't know how things are going to progress. Maybe Leon will join Ratburger's harem. Maybe Ratburger will just date everyone. We don't know what we don't know what Ratty is capable of. She has not reached her full power. Oh, man. I'm so glad. Somehow Leon charming an Eldritch God on accident wouldn't be weird. Agreed. Those fiery orange little eyes. Hard to even tell if they're open or not, but I know the difference. The power of these herbs is amazing. I knew the book wasn't lying. I'm gonna bring Mabostif back to full health. I swear it. So, yeah. That's my story. In West Paldea, born and raised, on the playgrounds where I spend most of my days, got in one little fight, my dog got hurt. Hello, Spindolin. This is Turo. I detect that Miraidon has regained more of her original power. While riding on her, seems you should now be able to move across water. Yeah, Arvin's an orphan. My name's Turo. I'm his dad, but I'm dead. Capture my mutt dog, and I'm his dad. Have you seen the one short they did for Arvin, where half the time he was almost getting killed because the Scooby-Doo ass was getting chased by a Titan? No! I need to see this. Panda, if you can, like, find it, link it in the Discord. Unfortunately, air cutter is not legal. But if we go into the Poopidex, where is Shelder? Do we not see Shelder in the decks? Despite it fighting alongside us? No, we don't. That's really annoying. A whole minute of that shit's fantastic. Andrea, Stop fighting, T-Rex, please. Also, this was another excuse just to say you found a shiny Titan which became a main part of your team. Very nice. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure where we can find one of these Cratons. That will be alright. It's okay, Andrea T-Rex. Now is just not the time to be fighting each other. Ooh, give me your face. Money, 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 money. So that's a desert. Yes. Yes, it is. Are you adopted? Maybe. Possibly. Okay. That worked. Okay. Alright, give me mine center. I'll look at it later, Panda. Just, I'm not sure if it'll end up getting recorded accidentally. Want to avoid that. I don't need Mr. Pokemon coming down on me. Yeah, okay, this particular ocean bit is too strong. Let's go by Pocopath. Spindolin survives unscathed from 10,000-foot cliff fall. Yeah. Fire in your mouth died down? That's good. Okay, this is more workable. Hello? I look for Pokies. Give me a Pokey. What are you? Oh, Aracuda. Bum-ba-da-lumba, bum-ba-da-lumba, bum-ba-da-lumba. Aracuda! Pokemon, when you play a video without their permission, is like, Inteleon, you have the shot. Clear. Go ahead. Boom. Andrea, there's no one named Magnus here. My name is spelt without the N. Wait, shit, I had a gag I was supposed to do with that. Oh, fuck, what was it? Was it? This is gonna annoy me. Oh, we're being attacked by Quillfish. Don't worry about apologizing. I just forgot to make the gag that I was supposed to make. I believe the gag is something like... It's Magus, not Magnus. Which is meant to be a joke on, the gag from Gintama. It's like, I think, Zura Janai Katsurada. Magnus Janai Magus Da, I believe is what it's supposed to be. Can I live stream reacting to Purple Cliff if I laugh a Pokemon dies? Maybe. I haven't decided how and or if I want to do reaction content. Being attacked by Quillfish, now that's like getting attacked by a large dodgeball. That's true. How many times have you been getting called Magnus for that to be a gag? Ever since I got the name. If you think about it, Spindle has all those spins in the legs, so she probably has the thighs that can save lives. Mostly her own. Yep. Everyone knows that thick thighs save lives. Shelda? I hardly knew her. Okay. Let's talk levels. Give me your name. Yeah. Okay. Noted in the canon, Spindola secretly has the thick thighs save lives thing going on, but hides it. Mostly because Ratburger would be the first one to ask something of her. True. What the hell is Ratsburger? Ratsburger is the protagonist of defeating Pokemon Sword with a bunch of rats. Shelder, the bivalve Pokemon. Clamping onto an opponent reveals its vulnerable parts, so it uses this move only as a last resort. What to name you? Your name is Spinjutsu. We'll go with that one. And this sassy pose. These are some of the sassiest mother fluffers I've ever seen. Okay. That'll work. Save. Give me your flesh. Your flesh belongs to me. Looks good. Refrain from murder for 2 seconds. Okay. There. Our Spinjutsu is ready. Probably the least deserving Mon of that title. Top is gonna join the PC sooner or later, and when he sees a cloister being named Spinjutsu, he's gonna be thinking he was ripped off. You know what? That is a fair point. Oh, our Wheelie found a mushroom. Wheelie, be careful with that mushroom. And forget Leer. And forget Supersonic. Wheelie might have been secretly doing shrooms. Which reminds me. Let's get rid of all of Wheelie's other non-legal moves. So now he just has a rollout. Sounds good. Alright, Spinjutsu. You are no longer Spinjutsu. You are the washer. The washer. Just finished cleaning your keyboard. You should fix your double key pressed at the same time problem. Nice. Willie's been doing shrooms, probably. The debris in your keyboard is insane. I need to clean my keyboard, too. Try doing Pokemon Violet, but only sound moves. That is on the list of things to potentially do. Get some rest, T-Rex. No, his name is The Washer. Someone needs to do the laundry while Spindle is doing her journey. Oh, that's right. What did you have? Skill Link! Alright. The one time we're never going to use Skill Link is the time we get it first. That's funny. We're not even gonna try to get another one with, like, shell armor or something. It's much funnier to have an ability that we're not using. It's just not in the budget to give her a washing machine, okay? Found a dive ball, found a dive ball. Found a diving ball. Pokemon Scarlet, but you're scared of everything. I'm not sure we can do that. Oh, Slots is not in a good mood. You love how the Eldritch Spinning God is still no match for being poor. Capitalism is its own Eldritch Beast. We have determined this. Do you think Spindolin would like a toilet flushing? She might be entranced by it. But would she sit there forever? No, I don't think so. Pokemon Scarlet, but I'm holding someone at gunpoint. It's a piece of bread that you're holding at gunpoint, and it moves, you aim the gun closer. If you shoot the bread, the run ends. Okay. Let's... Yeah, we skipped all of that. Never gonna take that chip. Never gonna say goodbye and hurt you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna stab a bitch and kill you. She would probably sit there forever. It's just when the toilet stops flushing or gets clogged, she'd snap out of it. Yeah, that's exactly it. She likes anything that's spinning. And when you stop spinning, she doesn't like you anymore. Speaking of... See? Miraidon hates it when you spin. Now you're thinking of a scenario where Ratburger is trying to use a trick they found on the internet with the swirling black and white thing to hypnotize Spindolin. I could see it. That'd be very funny. Subscribe, or Spindolin will make you spin forever. That's what happens in the spin cycle. It's an extraplanar dimension. Okay. The chip is space. Space? No, the chip is safe. The chip is in space, but it is safe. Hey, Spindolin. Apparently this is home to the quaking Earth Titan. Speaking of which, the ground's been shaking off and on, and it's making me feel a bit sick. I'm gonna just sit down and rest a little while before I go Titan hunting. The Pringles are coming! The Pringles are coming! We still may need to pick up some Sandstorm users. We'll see. Where is it? Where's Rachel? There. Oh, my chipper. Oh, my chipper. Oh, my chip. Oh, my chip. Gimme your chip. Gimme your chip. We're flying to Mars for a chip to Mars. I'm taking my chips to the Old Town Road and I'll chip till I can no more. We're gonna chip my chip to the chip, 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 and we're chips till we chip no more. Chippy, chip, 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 chippy, chip, chip, chippy, chippy, chip. Waterstone. All right. If you break my chip, the chip multiplies, sort of like Zygarde, but it devolves. Yeah, we're gonna evolve our washer. The washer. Does she get a mental stimulation just by going to the circus and seeing a bunch of spinning rides to confess hell? Probably. Okay, I want to send this creature in. Boom. Cloyster, the bivalve Pokemon. When attacked, it launches its spikes in quick volleys. Its innards have never been seen. Washer and the Yo-Yo are the younger siblings that grow up way too fast in terms of height. Yeah. Alright, Mr. the Washer. They call me Mr. Pig. Yeah. Nothing else she has right now is viable. He has. I keep saying she. I'm stupid. Although, considering Whirlpool is their only move, having a better special defense stat's probably going to be huge for the washer. All right. Now the washer is significantly more effective in battle. Okay. So the plan is just making Washer this tank that stalls out opponents with Whirlpool? Yeah, pretty much. Now, I'm not sure it can learn it, but if we can get, like, Aqua Ring on this bitch, that'd be really cool. It can get Aqua Ring. So we just need to find a creature that learns Aqua Ring. Dang it! Meryl would have gotten Aqua Ring at level 24. We should have held back from evolving it into a Azumarill. We'll have to beat some people before we get access to the move then. That's fine though. The V key tripled? Oh no. Ring moves count as spins. It's anything that involves spinning. And Aqua Ring happens to involve spinning rings of water. You don't know how to fix this? You might have to buy a new one. I'm sorry, Fuecoco. Alright, let's heal up. So I guess the good news is, if we can manage to defeat our very powerful opponent, then we will not die. Okay, because that is still not equal to. Okay. Azumarill was a shiny. You found Zameros. Steenie used. You wanted to try one for once. Told you about Charcadet. Feels nostalgic to see them being used. That's nice. Okay. I am gonna be right back. I will be back with y'all in a moment. I just want to grab something to drink and maybe a light snack. I step away for a few minutes. And I come back to find my chat on fire. I raised you so well. This is where, and while this is happening, I should tell you the sponsor of this video. It's Blade Shadow Bludgeons. Yeah, the V multiplied. My flames have been getting hotter ever since I subscribed. Yeah, everyone knows your elemental power gets increased whenever you subscribe to me. The eldritch energy rubs off. And if you thought you could flurb derp your Quargles before, well, think again. You can flurb derp your Gerby Snurps. Where was it going? This way. We'll just lead with Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo is here to ruin your yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. There we go. Unrelated, do you want a s'more? Sure, give me s'more. Well. Hold it, yo. Up ahead's the base of operations for Team Star's Dark Crew. You may know us as the Fuck You Squad. Yeah, we don't take too kindly to random bitches sniffing around our turf. Sorry, but if you don't turn yourself around here, Mika, we'll send you packing. Wait, hold up. I'm going on a hunch here, but are you that spindowin kid? You know, the piece of shit who's out to fucking declare war on us? Maybe I am. You gonna be honest? If Team Star didn't want to be bullied, then don't wear helmets to make you look like crash test dummies. Correct. And you know what? They also should stop being bitches. Because as much as I like the Team Star storyline, we cannot forget that like 90% of the kids that are going to Uva or Naranja Academy are stuck-up rich kids. Although, personally, the only one out of the leaders that I like to bully is Ortega. I think Ortega needs to be bullied. The star pose is also such a dweeb move. Agreed. Yo-Yo doesn't care. Yo-Yo inflicts damage. Die. Ortega is the pink kid, wearing like the fake Willy Wonka costume and carrying a cane. He claims his outfit is intimidating when it's not. He is the kid who built the Starmobiles, though, so, like, props to him for that. But that is the one props that I will give Ortega. I'm gonna be honest with Fairy Kid. shouldn't be bullied. Maybe don't dress up as a pimp Willy Wonka. It does look very gay, but while there's nothing wrong with that, the child is like 8 years old or 10 years old. He is a kid. He is the visibly youngest member of Team Star. He doesn't need to have like a gay overcoat. Damn it. She's new to the team, you know. Might have to have a little chat with her about that attitude problem. Bummer. Well, I'm gonna go into the base now, and I'm gonna tell the rest of the squad you're here. We'll, like, fucking beat you up if you decide to walk in, okay? If you don't, well, just best of luck to you, bitch. Hasta la vista, bitch. And also, another point against Ortega. Pretty much anyone in the game is allowed to swear when I narrate for them, except for Ortega. He's the only one who cannot utter a single curse word. Mila says fuck. Giacomo says fuck. Penny says fuck. I see you took care of the guards. Nice work. He's such a pompous brat because his rich daddy would ground him. I think, like, his parents own a major apparel company. So yes, he is indeed a rich kid. Yeah, I think Aerie says fuck the least. She curses, but she's too nice. It's why I give her this very soft voice. She's a sweetheart. But also, like, the most intense fucking wrestler you've ever seen, apparently. She kinda looks like she would end up being, like, 6 feet frickin' tall. She seems like she would be the plot of Tall Girl. Just this Amazonian sports star. Okay. Let's put up our best 3. And yes, you may tangent about Aerie. Also, hello, Clara. There's only one thing I'm shocked about Team Star, and it's Aerie. How the hell are you gonna bully this buff, tall kid who owns a fucking Annihilate? It's like bullying a bodybuilder who owns a tiger. Well, apparently, it's because, like, she was the new girl, and everyone loved her, and then everyone hated her, because Camilla, or Carmine, or whatever the fuck, Quagdalin, was like, she's a bitch, I'm gonna bully her, because I'm jealous. And then all of the bullies started bullying the bully. So, like, for some reason, this school had a massive issue with a bunch of rich cunts bullying each other. And all of these people were bitches. Because as soon as Team Star attempted to defend themselves, the bullies started whining and making such a legal fuss, and then they left the school. Or in my version of canon, and yeah, that's probably the reason why it has the funding to begin with. There's like the chairman of the school is the fucking champion. Okay. The only problem with your comment on the guy that uses fairies was your favorite Pokemon's Mimikyu, who's half fairy type. There's nothing wrong with fairies. It's the outfit that Ortega wears. It's tacky. And garish. Honestly, all of these bullies are remarkably stupid. I think that we should go with my headcanon of Team Star just, like, killing everyone, but also being really bad at murder. So everyone was like, what? You only killed 7 people? That's not nearly impressive enough. At least we can say that Ortega is reasonably strong. Like, I think all of Team Star's outfits are kind of over the top. But Ortega's is like so over the top you want to punch him in the face. I'm Giacomo. At the deck, I go by DJ Vice. Call me whichever. It's a vibe, either way. Nice to meet you and all, but how about we skip straight to your outro? Don't worry. I'll play you a sick requiem as you crash and burn. Let's get this party started. You know, for once, Game Freak's inability to write, like, hip teenage language works out in this case. Because Giacomo's, like, a former nerd class president type dude who's being edgy for the first time. It's like if Tenya Ida from My Hero Academia decided to become a vigilante and dress up like Batman. Honestly, yeah, Giacomo's probably the most talented member of Team Star. He canonically made the music, and depending on how you look at it, either made music for Penny in the moment, or had prepared music for Penny that was never used until that moment. All right, send out your car. I'm gonna beat it up. Soften her up for me. That is true. Atticus does give you Aether Paradise boots. He has so much influence, Teamstar based the vehicles off of his music because they wanted it to blare it like crazy. Probably! What doesn't make any sense is apparently these mobiles are supposed to be powered by Charcadet and their evolved forms. But I don't think there's any evidence of that. Damn it, we can't do residuals. That's unfortunate. You also understand why Atticus gets bullied? Well, yeah. He's trying to speak like a ninja or a Shakespearean character, and he's just a Spanish boy. He's basically a chuny. I'm hungry for blood. Yellow Kitsune. You got this, Wheelie. Or not. Hi, hungry, I'm Clara. Nice. Starting a free play by hunting down all the capital ships and getting the studs for the 10-stud multiplier. Nice. Think how scary it would be if you were a kid, bullied all of Team Star, and learned they have their own tanks on the groups of teams. It's like getting jumped by an army. Yeah. What's wild, though, is they didn't even bring out the Starmobiles when they challenged their bullies. Zenless Zone Zero is pretty fun. I haven't played it for ages, but I enjoyed it when I sat down to play it. Alright, the washer. Go for it. His chainsaws are adorable. We know for a fact that fighting type specialists are absurdly powerful. Bea can match her Machamp in a spar.
No.
Hello. I'm pretty sure Aerie could handle a punch from Annihilate.
Probably. Assuming everything works out in the end, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the question is, can he get a hit from Inferno? Can he
True.
withstand that? Because if he can do it, any Pokemon can do it. But if he can't, who the fuck knows?
So for
how's
Rutherford,
everyone in stream today?
we're doing good. We caught several new Pokemon, evolved a few, and our slot machine learned Aquatail,
Amazing.
which might be
But
the
you
only
haven't
way
killed
we
it.
survive.
Was that a yes, you have killed people, or a no, you haven't?
We've killed many people.
Okay.
Spindowin's a god.
Well, not a god. The god, yes. A god, no.
You would shove yourself in a locker as compensation to not fight her. Yeah. Anyone who raises an Annihilate is truly a weapon of mass destruction.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
turn
I've
on my
raised
fan to
several.
Prepare for the wind tunnel. Okay, never mind. There was no wind tunnel. I got away fast enough.
I guess that's that. What's up, Gakabo? Did something happen? Big boss just wanted my take on some stuff. So we had a chat and settled on a few plans. A few plans? Like, for what fucking reason, bitch? Operation Star, first of all. And a new code of conduct for the team. You know how tons of new members have joined up recently? We figure we gotta make some sort of team rules, like a code, so we'll all be on the same page. Hey, you wanna go eat food? You know, the code. Every time I hear that kind of phrasing, it always makes me think of Elf. Hear me out, we know what raising an Annihilate means, but what comes from the result of having a full team of Blacephalon? Violence, Kitsune. Violence and insanity. If I had a gun, you wouldn't try. Annihilapes are so pissed off they died and came back to life because they weren't done beating the shit out of the thing that made them pass. I love it. Mila's updated outfit is just the worst. She got the worst of the outfits that they could have gotten. I'll even give you this TM too. You earned it fair and square. You know, we're kind of like a gym leader. Let's talk about those Pokemon of yours. They're crazy strong, dude. You learn those chops at the academy? Like which moves you should use and stuff? Of course not. All we do is spin. Do you like the academy? No.
Not enough
Sorry.
ballerina classes.
Sorry to interrupt, but are you Giacomo? Whoa! Wasn't expecting a giant pompadour to make a guest appearance today. Did you get Johnny Bravo to style that up for you? The Pokemon world, the moment your hair grows in, it instantly decides the course of your fate. If you get weird fucking hair, you're a protagonist.
If for some reason you're able to change your hair, and the only person who is able to do that, you are a protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
As we all know, nobody is ever able to change their hair unless they're the protagonist.
And if you own more than one outfit, you might be a protagonist. Wouldn't we like to know? We haven't heard from him in, I don't know, must be a year and a half now. We thought that if we kept Team Star going, then they'd get back in touch one day. But the teachers keep pressing us to call it quits, and we get party crashes like you bitches. If your hair is red, that means someone's getting a fire type. Blue, nah, that's water. Blonde, it means you're either evil or an electric type user.
Wait a minute. Yellow means evil.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Clive,
blonde evil
you
characters.
demon. Yeah, don't forget, if your hair is light green, you are either a sidekick, a side character, the main antagonist, or antagonist adjacent.
Mm-hmm.
There is no exclusion of those things.
And
are
if you
one of
have a
those
last
or nothing.
name, you are either a rival or a main character.
Or the leader of the gang that the main character has to fight.
Blonde might also mean you like cooking on a ship. Although, I will say that apparently, in some cases, someone's like look and name actually inspired their choice. So like, Sinnoh Elite Four member Flint started raising fire types because his name is Flint.
Ah, yes. You know what that means, Magus? You'd be raising psychic types.
Why?
Because you're a magic.
Mm-hmm.
You're a Magus. And the closest thing to Magus we have in this, in my eyes, is either fairy or psychic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, Kitsune. Cynthia is a villain. Do you know how many children's lives she kills? So many
Okay,
children
but-
are terrified of the piano because of Cynthia.
Enough of them have learned they're bitches. I think more children need to learn this fact.
Mm-hmm.
Let all children know they ain't shit.
Blood
And
money
that's
is
how they should
delicious.
go on. Exactly. And that's the kind of money that Cynthia gets by teaching the kids they ain't shit. Because what they don't tell you, Cynthia is actually being paid by the children's parents so that the children will stop trying to mess around with Pokemon and they'll get real jobs. Those parents are paying Cynthia. Therefore, Cynthia is just a medium for bad parenting to eliminate their kids' imaginations. And those kids went on to work at Nintendo. That's why they can break your Switch too. Fuck you, Nintendo.
Yeah, Cynthia spawns from Volo. Or I guess you could argue Kogita. But depending on theories, Volo and Kogita are descended from the same group of people. So either way, there's shared DNA. But honestly, I think
Kitsune agrees with me. All children should be traumatized.
I think the best running theory is that Volo and the goth woman, I'm blanking out on her name, Kogita. That Volo and Kogita's family ancestry eventually split from the Celestica people into the family that would settle in Celestica City, and a family that would go on to create Aether Paradise. I like the idea of Cynthia being distant cousins of Lucamine.
Like the fun fact that Panda has.
Mm-hmm.
We love having children fucking weep at the fight that is Cynthia. Arguably, the new Cynthia, I don't know if that's a lot harder than the old Cynthia.
Oh, it's significantly harder. In BDSP, they didn't really change much about the regular game. But as soon as you get to the Elite Four, they start throwing, like, professional competitive movesets at you.
Okay, good.
So basically, you play a game that's on easy mode, and suddenly it's on super duper mega ultra hard mode, and you're forced to use Pokemon that you've been using throughout your entire playthrough, which are by no means competitive Pokemon.
Perfect.
It's not easy. And
Well,
honestly,
Cynthia
not
never
fun.
was. She's a woman of class.
That's true.
Sorry, I meant to say she's a woman of the classist system, of which you are a peasant.
She's a woman of ass.
Mm-hmm. She puts the coven leader in class.
Yeah, the best part...
She also puts the ass in class.
The best part about having competitive movesets and whatnot is they also just use healing items. Honestly, the old games are a lot more harder, in my opinion, for that reason. Because the new games, they don't really use healing items anymore. Gen 9, I have not encountered a single item used by a boss. You know, you could say that Cynthia's ass is Sinnoh's ass. Just like when you look at Steve Rogers and say it's America's ass. Well, no, the booster energy is a held item. I'm talking about having actual pauses and going, I'm going to use a full restore. One feature that I want is if you lose to a gym leader and then you go back to fight them, I want that cutscene to be skipped. Because every single fucking gym leader these days has a long-ass cutscene, and it's a pain in the balls.
Is it a pain enough for some people, or are those people just waiting? Hello, my name is Froth, and we're coming at you live with the Midnight Thoughts. Does potatoes is Tropicana?
Here, let's talk about something. This right here...
If my words are not making sense to you, you might be tired. So, does potatoes is Tropicana?
Look at this skip cutscenes button. If you turn on this option, cutscenes that play during game events will be skipped. You know what's not a cutscene? Any scene that plays where you can hit A to move a dialogue box. You know what they consider a cutscene? One of like the 10... One of like the 10 sequences in the game where it plays out like a movie. That is what they count as a cutscene.
Yeah, so 10% of the game, if at best.
Yeah. It fucking pisses me off.
So what I'm hearing is
kidnap the Santa Claus.
Throw him in a box.
And see how you can make it lock.
Bury him for 90 years, then see if he talks. First, we're going to set some bait inside a nasty trap and wait. Wait until he comes sniffing in. We'll snap the trap and close the gate. You've got a better plan to catch this big red lobster man. We'll catch him in a boiling pot, and when he's done, we'll butter him up. Get at the Sandy Claus. Oh, and then it goes to the box.
Mm-hmm.
Throw him in a box, bury him for 90 years, and see if he talks.
Kidnap the Dandy Claus.
Lock him up real tight, throw away the key, and then turn off all the lights.
Slot machine, save our asses.
Slot machine, it's Turo, kick his ass. That says Toros. Shut up, he can't read.
We can confirm. Slots does not know how to read.
Slot spins too fast to be able to read.
Do you think Slots really needs to read? We point her in front of an enemy, and then she hits the enemy.
Yeah, I was about to say, to be fair, she spins. What more in life do you need?
Kidnap the spinning bitch.
Lock it in a box.
And see if it quacks.
It did! It quacked! Do we kill it?
Yes, sir!
Bury the body we have shot multiple times. Ha 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 ha.
Who needs to read when you can gamble? Exactly.
Look, the last time someone told me to read, they told me to gamble. I appreciated them until they told me to stop gambling. Then I blew their head off.
Cyclizar, the Mount Pokemon. It can sprint at
You'll
over
mount your
70
mother.
miles per hour while carrying your mother. The rider's body heat warms Cyclizar's back and lifts the Pokemon's spirit. Unless it's your mother. Your mother's fat.
Can't lift her. She's overweight. Forget to chat. Your friends are your friends. Until
Friends are
not.
friends, not
Till
food.
the end of the end, that's forever. Fuck.
We finally get to use a cool thing. But I think it's very applicable considering what we want this Cyclizar to do. Look! He's wheels!
A leg man?
He's a bikeman.
I didn't even need to do your stupid fucking puzzles.
Alright, I'm gonna turn off Steenie for now. Not that I have anything against Steenie, she just only provides rapid spin at the moment. Alright, her name is Tokyo Drift.
She can drift my Tokyo, if you know what I know, but you don't know.
If it doesn't fit, we can also just use Deja Vu.
If it don't fit, you must...
It fits!
I don't fucking know.
Let's take a look at her. Shed skin, I'm okay with that. Speed boost, special attack debuff, perfect. Alright, let's take a look at these moves for a hot moment. Mortal Spin, Rapid Spin, Ice Ball, Brutal Swing. Breaking Swipe is not on the list. I think, didn't we decide that only Revavroom can use Shift Gear? Yeah, Varoom is the only line allowed to use Shift Gear because it's like actually a vehicle with wheels. Deja Vu can be the Varoom, yeah. Alright. Oi! I have no desire to fight you. Feel bad for Cyclozar. The poor guy is in a game where the MC is basically riding the Tesla or like whatever fancy car to his Kia. Like, why have the bland when you're a pro tag? You ain't getting used to getting sent to the gladiator arena. Huh? Okay. Speen, get up here. Okay, let's study Tokyo Drift.
Chat.
Taunt.
Excellent test subject. GLaDOS doesn't think so, but I think she's a bitch.
Why are you talking about my wife like that?
Because she's yelling at me, and I didn't do anything. I just got here. And
Yeah, well, maybe
being...
you're being a bitch.
Well, maybe she is too, okay? Maybe
What?
her cookies kinda suck.
Guys!
Sorry,
That's a shiny
what the
fucking Cyclozar! Sorry.
For everyone who's currently here and has spoken within the last 10 seconds, you get a Magus coin.
Tokyo Drift literally got upstaged not even a few minutes into his time on the team. Well, what do we call this car? Is he the new Tokyo Drift?
Yo, hydroglyph.
The cooler Tokyo Drift. I apologize for shouting as much as I did. A better Tokyo Drift. A better Tokyo Drift.
Love story than Twilight.
I guess they can both be called Tokyo Drift.
Wait. What if, instead of Tokyo Drift, we had the legally distinct Sacramento Swerve?
That doesn't fit.
Yeah, I know it doesn't. I was trying, okay?
Yeah, you tried.
Like an insult. Magus, why did that sound like an insult?
Don't you worry about it.
Magus, please.
Don't you worry your pretty little mind. People throw rocks at things that shine.
No, they fucking don't.
Okay, I need to figure out what your colors are so I can recolor the thingy. Okay, Seattle Swerve might fit. Which one do we want to call Tokyo Drift? Which one do we want to call Seattle Swerve? Seattle Swerve is shiny? Okay.
The legally distinct.
Okay.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Oh.
Wait, shit.
Wait,
Why the
how?
hell did that do that? That's really dumb.
What?
Okay, I accidentally moved that entire fucker. So now I have to redo that. I moved the entire fucker.
You take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon. You start it all up and then you're done. Rada, 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 rada. So come on in, feel free to do some cooking. Stay around, cause something's always cooking. Come on in, feel free to do some cooking. Where'd that go? Stay around, cause something's always cooking. Yeah.
Revoke the original of his title. Doesn't fit with 12 characters. Salem, Massachusetts, my every American city. Theft be long-ass names. Starting with San most often. My sanity is dropping. See old Swerve! Okay.
The Tokyo Knit. The nitpicking. Fuck. Lamau.
She fits! He fits! It works! Say old Swerve.
The Seattle Swerve.
Okay,
Holy
now...
shit. Testing apparatus destroyed.
Testing apparatus. Fucked.
mental testing apparatus. Your mom is a
Testing.
really cool woman.
Testing. Testing. Testing your mother. Oh my god.
Testing your mother. Huh?
Okay.
What?
Sorry, I'm trying to do color changey nonsense and it's being a bitch. Are the underside of its hands different when it's shiny?
Contest this fun question. If you want to be known as that guy.
No, the pads are the same. Okay. So it's these bits.
Was a triumph.
I'm making a note here. Huge
Your
the
mom's
bitch.
fat.
Your mom's
Hard
fat.
to overstate your mother's fatness.
Your mother's real fat. She is really fat
Got that
because
dong.
anyway,
So
this
fat
cake is
that
great. It's so
It
delicious
sucks
and
your mom
moist.
ate it first. Look at me still talking when there's science to do. If it weren't for her, you would be glad it's not you.
I do not know how to make this. Anyway, your mom's cake is great.
So delicious and moist.
Are you sure we're talking about cake or maybe it's something else?
No, I was talking about the recipe.
Anyway, your mother is actually real hot. Oh no, your mother's me. That's
I
really
mean, no, I am
problematic. Your mom's cake is delicious. Cream-filled is my favorite. Nothing beats a cream-filled mom's cake. All right.
Me heavily debating if I say a thing for the joke.
Froth, can I get your help?
What's the problem?
I have the art sense of a taco.
Okay, and?
If you can help me figure out how to use the colors from the image on the right to make an alternate variant of this.
Explain.
So you know how we did the Team Soul run and I went through the effort of recoloring the Meow Stick because it was shiny? That.
Okay.
I am not
Got it.
skilled
Okay.
enough in pixel
me,
art
like,
recoloring.
2,500 seconds.
Take your time. Yeah, but there's a lot of colors here.
letting you know ahead of time, this is probably gonna look like El Dago Shito. For a number of reasons, but the most primary of which being the image is not a solid color for any of the colors on its body. Which means
Yeah,
that
that's the pain.
great. Fine.
That's why I was having so much trouble.
So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Krita and cheat a little bit.
I tried cheating with hue changes, but the hue changes, none of the major colors matched.
You were cheating on GLaDOS with Hue Change?
No, I would never cheat on my wife with hue change.
Okay, good, because Hue Change is actually Little Change, if you know what I mean.
Oh. I mean, yeah, he has a small dick. That's okay, though.
What? No. Saying his accent's dog shit.
Mm.
It's only a little different. Like, it's not that cool.
Hello, Director Clavel.
Color transfer. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that one.
The name's Clive. Don't fucking forget it. I owe you one. You let me inside of Operation Star. And now I'm gonna wiggle around a little. These are rumors. I want to look up all these rumors without having to research on the computer, if you know what I'm dripping. I decided that Team Star's gonna be fucking banned. Wait, I'm a student. I'm not the director. Why am I saying stuff as if I was the director? Was that someone with you just now? It's just me. Me, myself, and I. Well, you found me. Fucking congratulations. Was it worth it?
The 9 of us.
I like it.
Can at 20 more, just the 6 of us. Maybe 5 of us. The 32 of us.
He looks like a senile old man dressing up as Johnny Bravo because he was off his pills. What a strange teenager that Clive is.
Pretty mama.
Fox him, mama.
Hey there, pretty lady.
Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl.
Sugar, sugar, do. You are my candy girl. And you got me watching you. I just can't believe the world is so colorful. I just can't believe it's true. Ah, sugar, do.
Was this shit worth it?
Honey, honey, do.
Did I break my slideshow?
What the hell?
I did, I broke my slideshow.
I've never seen this tool before.
Is it the fuck you tool?
No. That never happens to me. I mean, what? You can't prove shit. Bye-bye, blast!
Baja Blast.
Baja blast! Fuck.
I guess what could have saved my bacon is, oh, okay. Use roar, that's fine. Oh, hello, Flambe. You're still here.
Flamboyant. Flamboyant. use credit card scheme. Credit card, yeah.
Yeah, the star hand pose thing is, no offense, just an easy way to say, here, I'm a big target, throw something at me. Are you gonna actually fight me, or are you just gonna have your dog roar?
You know what? Sure. We'll fucking roll with this, I guess. Magus, you're about to see some fucked up shit.
Dog goes roar, dog goes moo, and the dog also goes roar.
Dogs go blah, your mom goes blah, and the seal goes blah blah blah.
And what does vampires say?
No one knows. What does your mom say?
No. She says, you are fucking grounded, bitch! You are fucking grounded, bitch!
What does your mom say? What does your mom say?
Like, how are you gonna try and do that pose when the opponent throws out a star spikling Cyclizar? Like it's a pimped out ride. Meanwhile, you have to use an actual bicycle in a region of dragon bikes. Wheelie, can you just kill people? Good job, Wheelie. Wheelie is a fantastic in vehicular manslaughter.
Right. We're gonna do
Bozo, your bike's not sentient.
Plumao. We're going to do this fun thing known as I Give Up. And we're gonna have some fun, smiley face.
You're the kid who declared war on Team Star. Call me spindowin, bitch. Whoa, thanks for fucking terrifying me. I saw the spin cycle. I'm gonna go tell everyone about it.
Are you the kid that told me to follow my dreams? Yeah? Okay, good. I followed my dreams. Now what?
How many dreams did you have?
Kind of hard to say.
What,
the
you?
42nd one.
You went to find the wizard and you were like, I don't want anything, and then the wizard's like, do you want a ham sandwich? And then you're like, oh yeah, I want that.
Okay, but to be fair, it was a pretty damn good ham sandwich. Can't blame a man for wanting a ham sandwich.
Although I think my favorite,
you know what I'm saying?
my favorite gift from the wizard is still, most people who are trying to be cool are faking it. They just put on a pair of these and pretend to be cool.
Oh, whoa. We don't pretend nothing.
And Baljeet just got some cool sunglasses.
Where the fuck is this thing pointing this at?
Alright, now Nissa, you should know that Charlos is a very, very trucker-mouthed Charcadet. I don't know what Mela managed to do, but she taught him how to say bitch, and now he says it all the time. Flume bitches! Flume bitches!
Just wouldn't you look at that? He's having one of them strokes. Yeah.
Flume!
Are you having a stroke, little guy?
Charlo swears like a sailor under the Pokemon name filter. Damn right he does.
Look at that little shit go. He's having the time of his life.
You're surprised the fire-type shorty with a hot temper says curse words? No, I'm not surprised at all. You've been meeting up with Charlos? You had a sandwich together? Sweet. You've been told that apparently the reason you couldn't find the capital ship was because you had the wrong character as pilot. That's okay. Where would I add a fuck bomb to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Every single one of Mila's lines. I'm sorry, Mila should be allowed to say fuck. I don't care if she's the only person who says fuck. She should be allowed to say fuck. Let her say fuck. She deserves it. Penny should be allowed to say fuck. I would agree.
Magus, what I'm gonna do is something known as a pro gamer move.
Cool.
Now, the thing about the pro gamer move is that we gotta keep quiet about how pro this gamer move is. You know what I'm saying?
I'm putting up what you're slorking.
Okay, good, because this ain't for the faint of heart. You know what I'm saying?
You would add the F-bomb to Arvin, but only at the very end when he's bitching about his parents leaving him again. Honestly, speaking of saying fuck, I wish in the Galar region they gave us a Scottish person that wasn't fanning. Yeah, can we say that Gloria should be allowed to say fuck? She's not in the game, but she should be allowed to say every single swear word known to man.
Let's see. How do I go about this?
Who else should say fuck?
Anyone who fucking wants to, dude.
I'ma take your fucking faces and shove them off a fucking cliff, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
But no, if you look at Galar and flip it upside down, she's living in like the southern Irish, Wales, Scotland chunk. Postwick should be like the northern area.
Yeah, we're talking south, or we're talking Wales, South Britain, because Scotland is.
Larry
to the
deserves a
north.
privilege of saying fuck. I don't think so.
Larry would never say fuck.
Yeah, he should be allowed to, but he never would.
Hi, I'm Larry. I would like to discuss with you the methods in which you should say the word fuck, and that is never.
Yeah, the only
There's
time I would have
never
let Larry say fuck is if it was for an educational purpose.
Larry would be the one person to go, alright class, listen up, I don't have enough time to deal with this, so let's go. You cannot say fuck. You only get one. That was mine. I can never again even remotely come close to it. And I was teaching you all about it. That concludes today's lesson.
Yeah, Gloria's Scottish, 100% true. I don't care what fucking Pokemon Masters says. Fuck that. Let's let Iono curse. I feel like she should be allowed to have a VTuber breakdown. And frankly, I wanted her to be, like, just a hologram, and, like, the real Iono is just some, like, normal, brown-haired, plain girl. And, like, if you actually can, like, battle her for real, then, like, she should just be wearing, like, a hologram suit. Pokemon can do all kinds of weird fucking shit. You should be able to wear a hologram. It's a bad idea, but someone should teach Poppy the word fuck and tell her and not tell her it's a bad word. I feel like Iono did curse, but she accidentally swore and now had to use the weird electric talk as a substitute. Yeah, I could see it. Okay. I think Nemona's capable of swearing, but I don't think she would. I think she's not.
Mona would say it once and then go, oh, wait, I said a boo-boo word, didn't I? Well, not exactly to that effect, but you get what I mean.
She's not smart enough.
She doesn't have the classical understanding of the concept of the word or the idea that it's supposed to represent.
Nimona would only curse once you've told her no 10 times. That is exactly what happens. When Nimona's like, you, me, rivals, yes?
Oh. I mean, oh no.
Clavel would only swear if he is Clive. I feel like Clive would swear because Clavel thinks that that's what teenagers do.
Been thoroughly, as the kids would say, raw dogged from this fight.
I am very raw dogged.
Leans over to
I am
another
very
kid who
fucking.
Yeah, leans over to another kid who was like waving him over. Oh, that is the definition of raw dog? Oh. Well, it seems I have accidentally said that I have been fucked. When in reality, I've been thoroughly thrashed.
Oh, Kieran attempts to swear, but he never does it properly. Carmine swears every moment of her day.
Fudge eater. And then Carmine's just like, yeah, you're a bitch-ass pussy. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
She's embarrassed by how bad her brother is at swearing.
She doesn't swear out of principle just because if she does, she knows her little brother will try to replicate her. So she just doesn't.
She only swears when her brother's not around. And yes, Kieran only swears when he goes to Blueberry and becomes the equivalent of a pick-me girl.
I got taught by the girls that if I want to be chosen as a rival, I gotta call everybody I meet a bitch. A bitch. A bitch. A little shit.
Carmine has that crazy eye twitch, so you know she'll say some fucked up things when Kieran ain't around. Yes.
Honestly, Carmine just like me, for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone, completely anonymous, and you will see some of the most awful,
not the AI.
writing.
The AI doesn't understand the purpose of a swear word. But when they're possessed by the Paradise Protection Protocol and speaking as Turo and Sada, that is when they curse appropriately.
Yes, but they curse incorrectly. Because the AI is trying to put in the placement of the curses but can't figure it out. Looks into the definition, sees that it's used as an additive, and therefore puts it after the word it's supposed to be. So instead of you fucking bitch, it's you bitch fucking.
You will not ruin my plans, fucking.
You kisser ass.
Kisser of ass.
No. It's like you ass kisser. You kisser ass. It's like, I mean,
right.
yes, I do, but.
Come on,
not
slot
right now.
machine. We'll get one rollout in and we'll see if we can build.
Just take a moment to realize Cloister is just a little black ball
Yeah.
in 2 shells.
And you want to know what's funny? He moves backwards.
Is it right to say Mr. Saguaro is not a swear? He's the kind of guy that would use words like marvelous, oh my heavens, and would probably only curses like Gordon Ramsay if you genuinely deserve it.
I can see it.
Oh, good heavens!
Oh, Saguaro, he's the home ec teacher. Katie...
He's the guy who teaches you how
Yeah.
to swear like a gentleman.
Katie doesn't swear, but really wants to. Brassius invents new swear words. He's not allowed to use normal ones. Kofu won't swear. We've already talked about Larry. Rhyme is a rapper. She swears every 5 seconds. Tulip pretends to not swear, but she's secretly swearing on the phone all the time. Grusha, I'm gonna go out on a limb. He doesn't actually swear.
Magus, I genuinely hope I am getting overtime for this.
Yes, I will. I will pay you extra friendships.
Sounds fine to me. I have decided to, instead of try to use the funny bullshit tactics, to just fucking hand draw the parts that I can't get done easy by myself.
Gita, if she swore, she would use it incorrectly, because again, she's a robot.
Yep. So just like Turo AI and Mom AI, she would be like, bitch fucker.
You are bitch fucker. Welcome back, fucker.
Is that Oh, it seems you have been given the designation of ass of dog female.
What if I am a fucker of bitches? Yeah.
It seems that you are known as the individual of whom has coitus with female dogs, colloquially. Bitch fucker.
Let me see. I think Rika wants to swear, but she's on her best behavior for Poppy. Hassel would probably swear only when he's peak angry. I feel like he would just start spouting Britishisms instead. Because Hassel gives me Monty Python energy.
Rika definitely swears, but only if Larry is with her and she's able to, like, drink or something.
Oh, Rika is 100% a drunk cusser.
Rika only swears when she knows that Larry has her back and she can just let loose.
Yeah.
The second that Larry is not present, she doesn't feel safe.
Larry,
as we previously established, she's Larry's #1 customer, if you know what I'm saying.
Larry and Rika are close.
Well, they've been closer, but that's only when she was paying 20 per hour.
Eh.
Because let's face it, being a gym leader, as is apparent with the amount of gym leaders in this game who have a second fucking job, does not pay a living wage.
Mila swears 150% of the time. Ortega's not allowed to swear, he's too young. Atticus would swear eloquently. Giacomo would swear, he's a fucking DJ. And Ari can swear, but she's too sweet to ever swear in someone's face.
Fucking bitch, I'll pump it. Hit the gym, it's pumping. Pump, 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 pumping.
Yeah, you got that mixed up, Kitsune. But that's okay.
Don't worry, Kitsune. We all mix stuff up.
Ortega's fairy twink. Ari is fighting Butch, not steal Butch. Remember, she has an annihilate that will ruin your asshole. Since it's really good at fisting.
Yes, how can anyone forget that?
This is my favorite type, the fist type.
Yep, there's a robot that does just that in Fallout New Vegas.
Yep.
Check out the Fallout New Vegas stream with Dottie.
Film bitches.
A Charcadet?
Film bitches.
Charcadet, who is teaching you these words?
Well, if it ain't that fucking Charlos. What are you fucking doing here, you little shit?
Have you been teaching my Charcadet to swear? You motherfucker! I'll beat
Film
the shit out of your
bitches.
ass. No,
You did
please,
what,
stop.
motherfucker?
Don't
Yeah, I know how this guy talks, because I used to play with him every fucking day back when I was going to school. I can even read his mind by looking at the way his flames flippy-dippy. You can see right there, whenever he curses, his flames go whoosh.
Go whoosh, and the elephant goes whoosh.
Whoosh, whoosh, and the Charcadet goes whoom. There's just one mon that we don't know.
Does make you mimic you curse. Fuck, 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 fuck. What does mimic you curse?
Can mimic you curse? Fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck some shit. Fuck diddy fuck 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 diddy shit. Mimic you deserves to have a deep voice. Fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck shit, fuck. Anyway, all those fuckers are spouting fucking garbage, you shitwipe. That Starmobile, we made that fucking hunk of junk a while ago to help us out with a big fucking fight. But we never fucking used it before you twos came looking for trouble.
We tried to take it to the fucking islands, but we never knew which fucking islands we were trying to go to. The teacher said there was only one fucking islands, and I said, no, there are plenty of fucking islands. What the fucking islands are you talking about? Apparently, it was spelled Falkans. Now, how was I supposed to know that was the fucking islands?
What about the gym leader, Faulkner?
You meant Faulkner.
I mean, he is a bitch, so...
I mean, he doesn't fuck, though.
No, you know who does fuck? Goofy. Larry. He fucks a lot.
That's true. He fucked a princess of some African nation or something like that.
Lacey 100% can swear, but never does because she's trying to be prim and proper. But she'll eventually pull out her Texan accent and swear at you like a Southern belle always wants to. Amaris doesn't. Crispin doesn't know what the word fuck is.
I do declare your bitch ass needs to get off my property.
Just give Lacey a shotgun. I think she deserves to have a shotgun. Mr. Drayton Toothpaste Hair? Oh, he can swear. He just prefers to swear in, like, 1950s greaser lingo.
I'm too tired to...
Who would Lacey use the shotgun on? Crispin.
I'm too tired to fully properly fix this, but here you go. That's about as best as I can get for the night.
As long as it looks close.
Oh, well, yeah, I would say so.
Oh, yeah. No, that's perfectly close. Thank you. Genuinely.
Well, it's dog shit, but yeah.
I mean, it's better than I would have done. And that's a win for me.
Welcome, chat, to the floor. My name is Froth. That's right, I'm Froth on the floor. FOTF.
FOTF.
And it's not supposed to be our sister name, who is also FOTF, which means fuck off the frisbee. I don't know why there's that
my
small,
frisbee.
But, you know, that just reminds me about the person who put up a meme or something of a presentation, and it was like, how I lost my virginity to a Nerf football with pictures. Which honestly, I can't tell if I'm curious, amazed, or frightened to the point of like obscene curiosity. Or morbid. There it is. Morbid curiosity.
I think the answer is all of the above. There.
I don't know what happened.
There. Our shiny is now shiny. Would the main characters swear? Default guys think they're Juliana and Florian. Correct. Juliana should swear, Florian shouldn't. Florian doesn't look like he has much ups in his brain hole. And Juliana in the manga, who goes by Scarlet, is a complete bitch, so she should be able to swear. Elio and Celine are two halves of the same eldritch being. Agreed. You got the studs now, and we'll track down a data card before you rage. Sorry. We are going to be wrapping up tonight's stream. Callum and Serena, should they swear? I agree. They should. Both of them. Let them swear. Where is this manga you say? Look up Pokemon Adventures manga. Or Pokemon Special. Each, like, major set of chapters is named after the game. And all of the protagonists are given their official game names. Which are obviously red, green, blue, etc. Yellow. Even Emerald shows up as a person. Dawn is known as Platinum. Hello, it's me again from the supply unit. Here's the thing that I don't really like, doesn't really make sense with me. I don't think that Penny would have a prim and proper British accent. If anything, I think hers would be a bit more lazy. Like she's, you know, not really putting much effort in. Hilbert, Hilda, Nate, and Rosa.
Sadly, simultaneously, you've kind of got to give her a little bit of a sarcastic.
Yeah. Hilda, yes. Nate, no. Hilbert, maybe. Rosa, yes. But she always covers her mouth when she does. It's like, fuck! Oh my god, I said fuck. I said it again.
Fuck! I said fuck. Shit! Ah, god damn it. Ah, fuck!
We are the knights who say fuck.
Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, shit. Fuck.
It drooled all over me. What even is that fucking Pokemon?
Fuck.
It's awesome.
Yep. Fuck. Oh.
Swearing once would put Rosa into a stun lock. How else does Hilda counter her because whenever she has to deal with Rosa, she just has to look right into her younger counterpart's giant tits.
Huh?
Hilda's short.
No, I know Hilda's short.
And Rosa is one of the most stacked Pokemon protagonists.
Or at least that's what I used to think when I was a kiddo. Dude, actually, I had a crush on Hilda when I was a kiddie.
Good choice.
Yeah.
I found this thing where it was like, the white part of Hilda's outfit is actually a dress, and she can like unfold the dress part out of the vest that she's wearing, and like take off the vest, and then she's just wearing a cute sundress.
Oh, that would be adorable.
Yeah. What about Ray and Akari? Well, first off, Ray and Akari are not Lucas and Dawn, because according to Masters Canon, they are entirely different heights and builds.
Baller,
Now, if we say that Ray is the one who was sent back in time, which is Masters Canon, and Akari is the one who was born in that timeline and works for the fuckdoggery, then I would say yes to Ray, no to Akari. But she learns how to swear over the course of the game, and that's like a really cool bonding moment when she finally swears for the first time.
She learns old-timey swears that are no longer swears by our standards.
Yeah, you have to,
so she's like, you sugar-loving lemon drop.
You have to get to the point where you've advanced her confidant to 9 hearts, and in her 10 heart event, she will curse for you.
But only if you have 5 hearts or less with the other one.
Mm-hmm. She's just picking up on Ray's habits, and Ray swears like a mother trucker.
Yes, except they're not mother truckers in the past, are they? Because there are no trucks.
Yeah.
You low bunny lover.
Wait
a
so
minute. No, please.
If Ray got isekai'd by a fence llama, and he's like using modern-ish curse words, and if Akari learns the curse words from Ray, does that mean Ray created swear words?
Oh my god.
He'd be like, son of a fucking Pikachu's dildo. And then Akari's like, what are you even saying? And then 5 episodes later, son of a Pikachu's dildo. Akari used to be prim and proper.
You don't have a half brother.
Ray accidentally creates a dildo? Maybe. You don't know what Ray does in his spare time.
How could she?
Alright, as we make our way to the town of Levincia, we are going to wrap up this insanity for tonight. I am probably going to be taking tomorrow off. Wait, what time is it? Day is it? Yes. I'm going to be taking tomorrow off, probably, if I'm able to finish my meeting and stuff that normally happens during that time. With enough time to spare, then I probably will do something. But all of that said and done. What about Barry? Barry could swear, but they all take so much time, so he ends up saying other things. And I agree that Lucas occasionally swears and Dawn doesn't. But yes, all of that said, I will probably not be streaming tomorrow. If I do, I will tell y'all. So yeah. And we're just going to make this quick. Thank y'all for being here. Be excellent to each other. And spin to win, bitches. Get slot machined. Panda, I always love talking Pokemon nonsense with ya, be it headcanons or random Pokemon bullshit. Y'all are fantastic. Love y'all very much. Party on, dudes.